So welcome to Mr. Kostis Katsanevas, one of the most beautiful souls I know.
Wow.
Kind, smart, and charismatic. We have collaborated in several projects together, from transgenerational trauma to now this in the DELPHI Economic Forum. So would you like to tell us a little bit more about you?
That was a wonderful introduction. I never had something like that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I worked in education for a long time. I've worked in insurance. I've worked in research. Currently, I am representing Crestview Strategy, the largest public affairs firm in Canada, with a main goal to support bilateral relations between two countries, investment flows between two countries, support companies through their communication, through their research, through all the things that make a business more successful in a landscape that is quite uncertain, one that we know very well to be Greece.
Yeah. And how do you find that process so far? How is it for you?
It's exciting. It's a new world, one that I'm well versed in due to my background, and I'm enjoying it. It's really interesting. I get to meet new people, talk about new ideas, so it's great. Yeah.
And I know you're cross-cultural. You're Greek, that has to be raised in Canada. So how is it actually to do business as a cross-cultural kid? Like as you grew up as a cross-cultural kid?
Yes, as you are yourself. And again, we talk about this many times.
Yeah.
Having this kind of these two worlds in your mind and in your soul, there's a lot of advantages, I would say. Especially coming from a world that is Greek and very much closer to the Middle East in terms of the way we think, the way our culture functions, the way we communicate with each other, and of course the passion that we have for the things that are important to us. And that can also translate into business. Of course, there are some issues in the way that Greeks operate. But on the other side, the North American side, you have this professionalism. You have this more box type of thinking, this operationalism in the way that you function, especially in business. This is a positive in terms of a skill. If you were able to transfer it over to Greece and the Middle East, I think so also.
Yes.
Because it allows you to navigate in a more structured fashion, but also having that passion. So I think it's a perfect marriage in many ways.
Indeed. And I think they're complementing each other. It brings the perfect balance.
I hope so. Yes.
Yes, I'm sure about you. And now we're here in the DELPHI Economy Forum. The title is The Shock of the New. And how do you think AI will transform industries, businesses in the world?
So part of my work in the past was to study the labor market and understand how new trends affect how jobs function, which jobs will come in the future, which ones will leave. And the first thing I'll say is that AI is more a tool than a real disruptor. From what we're seeing, jobs, to a very large extent, many types of jobs won't be totally replaced. AI will come in and it will automate a lot of the tasks that we have. But it won't be that total leveler of also that socioeconomic difference that we hear about a lot, that, AI is going to come in and it's going to help the lower classes to have better skills and use these tools to be able to move up. What we're actually seeing, this is a recent study from the Financial Times that I was reading, is that AI is more used by the higher level managers, and it's helping them to become more productive, more so and the lower strata of the types of jobs that need that extra push. Another important fact about AI, and I don't want to be too much of a disruptor about this, is that it is a bit of a bubble. I'm not going to say the economic side because I'm not going to speak about that. I know more about the labor market side. It's a bit of a bubble because it's the type of technology that comes in to automate certain parts of tasks that are more routine-based. So in Greece, for example, we have a large labor market that is mostly based on trades. 65% of jobs in Greece are middle-level skill jobs. And these types of jobs are like your electrician. They are like the person working in the ikodomi, as we say, in construction. It's much harder for AI to penetrate these types of economies, these types of labor markets.
True.
So that this is something that we're seeing often. And I would like to say to people listening to people like Sam Altman and Elon Musk, these people that are saying that AI is gonna stop jobs. It's going to totally replace jobs. It's not. They're using this as a marketing campaign to be able to get more investment into their companies. And we should really understand that because the data is showing us, and this is actually the case.
That's a very interesting perspective that you gave on this topic. Yes. And what do you think about the greatest risks for businesses at the moment?
It's stability. And it's the perfect theme at the DELPHI Economic Forum, the shock of the new. And what Crestview does, to bring it back to the importance of the strong public affairs bureau, is they work with companies, large companies, to navigate these new shocks that we're seeing. So the lack of certainty is something that is and it's interesting because it seems to be more that governments are the ones that are creating this instability than business. So being able to navigate through whether that's the government, whether that is geopolitical instability and shocks, through the economy, through supply chains, through energy shocks, all these very, very important things is something that Crestview strategy does very well. And it's very well put in terms of the theme, with many interesting panels this year, talking about everything from critical minerals, energy crises, to political uncertainty, and what's to come. What's to come after this new shock of the new? What is this new that we're seeing? We're all waiting for it, and hopefully we one that will be a brighter future.
Yes. Okay. And what do you think are the opportunities that business leaders perhaps are missing, or leaders in general on all sectors that they're perhaps overlooking at the moment?
I think, especially if we're talking about an economy like Greece, is finding reliable partners, really understanding the importance of strategic investment, understanding unstable landscapes, whether they are political, whether they are geopolitical, whether they are economic, and really creating an important roadmap towards a strategy in whatever industry you're in that will create proactively the type of work and the type of success that you need. So we need to become a little bit more aware of our surroundings, especially in such an uncertain time. And again, this is why I think this type of work in public affairs and government relations is exciting, because we really get to help companies navigate through these uncertain times.
Yes, and it is necessary, to have some kind of stability. It's also a basic human need,
Yes.
to thrive, indeed. So before we wrap up, is there any message you would like to pass on to our audience?
Oh,
In the list of more wide, because
yeah, I think I am an optimist and I'm also a romantic in many ways. So I think brace for whatever is to come, and better days are coming, as this new paradigm will really show itself in the coming years.
Okay, thank you so much. شكرا جزيلا.
Thank you.